Welcome to stream, everybody. Nick the Mechanic here. Dark Swols 2. We're back. Man, do I really just want to be done with this game, because I just really badly want to play Elden Ring. I've been playing it off stream, and I really just want to stream it. So, as my title says, there's a lot of optional bosses in this game. I also have the DLC for this game, but I don't think I'm going to do any of that. I think I'm just going to run as quickly as I can to the end of this game. Because, Elden Ring, I want to do it. Anyway. If you're watching this on YouTube, think about subscribing, leaving a like and a comment. Those things are always great. If you want to catch me live, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, twitch.tv/Nick_the_mechanic. That's the live. If you want to follow me on Twitter, at nmechanic, capital NM, at the beginning there. Yeah, that'll give you updates for whenever I'm going live and other things as I figure out how Twitter even works, because I'm a boomer and haven't used Twitter yet, and it's 2023 now. Anyway. I'm 35, okay? It's not that old. I'm still a millennial, okay? Anyways, we're gonna get started. Hopefully not too many deaths today. Oh, speaking of deaths, there we go. I played Valheim yesterday and I didn't want the death counter on the screen. It was kind of bugging me, so I took it off. Let's do this. I'm ready. I don't necessarily know all of the optional bosses, but I do know that the Belfry Gargoyles that I was struggling with are an optional boss. The way that I went last time across this bridge up here over to there is an optional boss, so I'm not gonna do it. I need to just go through the poison zone where I was before. This boss at the Black Gulch is one of the, like, big bosses. The 4 big bosses that I have to beat in order to get to the final boss. So, we're close on that one. We're almost, like, through 50% of the main bosses. He's just too much for me at this point. I want to get, like, some more levels in me before I try and fight him again. So we're gonna go to this Harvest Valley first and kind of make our way this direction. So, yeah. Oh. Did a nice back workout today. That was good. I upped the weight on all my pull downs and stuff. Feeling a bit sore. I did extra reps on my deadlifts. So, feeling a little bit pumped up, you know? Just like, so strong! Ah! Anyway, pre-workout hits hard, you know? Okay. Is this gonna... It still builds up. I need to use that. Okay. That sort of helped. I'm gonna want to put that on a hotbar. Do I have any other anti-poison things? Just like applying poison is like all I really have, I think. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel kind of sad that I'm not gonna do the DLC.
You've been long away. Well.
But you know, I just wanna play Elden Ring. It's so cool. Anyway, that's probably one of our next locations. But it looks like there's a lot of nonsense we gotta go through first. Some dudes like crawling around down there, which is probably in a poison of some kind. That like poison pool is really dumb. I do not like that. So actually, I think this got turned up a little bit. We're gonna just bump that down just a tiny bit. Hopefully, I've kind of adjusted my audio quality a little bit. I'm trying to make it better. But sometimes, like, it's hard to know how to make it better without, like, having dealt with these kind of things before, you know? Alright. That dude has a dude on top of him. Like, what the heck? What in the world? That was terrifying. Alright, let him... I mean, at least he has a huge hitbox. It wasn't really that hard to fight. He seemed scarier than he actually was, I think. Okay. So this is like a poison fog, it seems like, not like a poison liquid like that other zone. So that's not quite as bad. Again, once they get like a certain distance away from me, they have like no frame rate anymore. It's like 15 FPS back there or something. Alright. There's a lot of items, and while I think getting them would be pretty cool, I mean, I don't even necessarily know what they are. Just get out of here, skeleton. I assume there's going to be more skeletons, probably, as I continue on. Like, that would make sense. Is it worth it to try and grab these items? I mean, I guess it depends on how quickly the poison builds up. Maybe I'll try this side first. Because then I can run, like, up onto that ledge if I need to. Okay. It builds up pretty quick. It gives me Titanite and stuff, though, which is kind of good. But I think that was only a shard, and I don't really need any shards at this point. Oh. Got distracted by bugs again. It's not one of those stupid shield bugs like last time. Or whenever that was. A week ago or something? It's not one of those this time. So that's good. Yeah. What, hold on a sec. Stand by. We're good. I thought something was, like, messed up for a second there, and it turned out it wasn't. There we go. I have many things happening at the same time. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's get back to it. Back to everything. Oh. There we go. Alright, we're good. Hopefully I don't die. Greed may kill me. But dang it, it's really hard to, to not collect the items. Even though I said I'm like, you know, I want to get to the end. I can survive. A bleed stone? Okay. I knew there was going to be more skeletons. Isn't that what I said? At least I can just one-shot these skeletons. Okay, it looks like I have to kind of go through a bunch of poison fog. I feel like it might not be worth it to get those items. That seems a little bit too much, maybe. Because also, like, I could go through that little, like, hallway, cavern zone. But who knows what's even in there, if there's even any way for me to, Okay. These guys are gonna be a problem. I see. Not guys, I guess. They're sort of ladies, but they will also get shot in the face. I'm equal opportunity destroyer. I don't. What am I? What am I? Undead? You know that dude. That dude. Oh man. Guys sat up. There we go. That guy has like a headband on. He seems different, but get wrecked. Hopefully that wasn't an NPC. Alright. Now that that's done. What's up here? An item that dropped from one of those guys. What is an item? A hexing urn. What is a hexing urn? Ah, dark damage. Neat. Whoop. Alright, well, I mean the bow was definitely the right call for this area. Red leeched roaches. Boosts bleeding resistance. Oh. Okay. Should I be anticipating enemies that are gonna cause bleed? Like what? Is that a thing that might be happening to me? I don't understand. I wonder if that's breakable, that little wall down there. Or if that's what this lever is for. That's probably what this lever is for. My focus is getting my strength up. How many more strength points do I need, actually? Is it 45? Or is it 40? How many strength do I need? 45. Okay. So I need 11 more levels to put into strength. Stamina feels okay for now. What's this way? Need bonfire. Good call, Nick. Way to be smart and get the bonfire. Look at all this nice pottery. You know I'm rolling into that. That was dumb. Sit down. It was poison. Alright. What's this say? Tight spot. Okay. Well, the pottery has poison. It's poison pottery. That's a thing. Oh yeah, those people are all back now because I rested. Well, what's this say? Bug ahead. I see it. Should I shoot it from... Oh, there's a couple of them. One of them ran off. Get him! Alright. Many Titanites. I only missed one. That's not bad. Okay, what is this zone? There's some holes. You do not want to fall down there in the poison hole. What's this say? This place again? Oh, that dude. Okay. That is also a hole. How did I avoid some of these holes last time? I didn't even know. What is this bug that's flying around? It's starting to upset me. Okay. That is a no return. Saw that guy. Okay, that was unfortunate. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to go this way. This was a bad choice. Okay. Can they not get me up here? They can. Wow. Okay. Just me getting wrecked immediately. Alright. What is this bug? What are you? What are you? Is it just a fly? It's really hard to tell, because it's like flying into the light. It doesn't seem like it has very big wings, so I'm pretty sure it's not like a moth or something. It's not one of those beetles, because it's too small. Anyway, that's a death, so we'll add that to our counter. We're at 130. Really? 131? Man, I didn't realize how bad things were. I think it's just a fly. It's gonna be really hard for me to catch it. Also, I don't understand how it got in here. Sorry for getting so distracted. We need to spin a wheel. Pull the headset off here. Catastrophic. Alright, that's good. What? Reverse grip clips. Man, I feel like I haven't landed on that one in a while. I don't even have a fly swatter to deal with this jerk. Get out of my room, stupid fly! Alright, well, whatever. Reverse grip girls. I swear, if it attacks me while I'm doing curls, I'll be upset. Dang, get it. Real Dark Souls, me versus a fly. It looks weird. Okay, now it landed behind my clock. Whatever. Alright, reverse grip curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Good. Move some things so I can actually roll this chair out of the way easier next time. Because you all know I'm dying again. There will always be a next time. I'm not that good. How many souls did I even have? I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, now I have a chance to get that little guy again. Got him. He did. Okay, tighten it and enlarge. Do I need a large or do I need a chunk to upgrade this? I have slabs. Shards. Okay. Fire seed. Oh. Man, I haven't done any pyromancy. I think I'll save doing pyromancy and all that kind of stuff for Dark Souls 3. And then the plan for Elden Ring is still to do Intel. We're gonna do work smarter, not harder. Also, I watched some videos. Apparently, it's really easy to become super OP with magic builds. So, that'll be really fun. I never get to be OP. If I can, like, one-shot bosses and stuff like that, that'll be... I mean, I don't know how entertaining it'll be for my viewers, but for me, it'll be a heckin' good time. How many souls did I even have? I'll need to go in there to collect them eventually, I guess. Okay, let's over here. A ledge. Ooh, a chest. But that would require me to run through poison fog, so rather not. Again, don't know if I even need it. What's it say? Try enemy in short projectile. What? Eh. Okay, whatever. I can't go that way. I guess I have to go into here. Question is, though, can I shoot some of them before I go in? The answer is no. I can shoot that guy. This guy's behind a... Okay, I can shoot that. Yeah, get mad and hit a door. You got nothing. Big dumb jerk. Wait, where are they going? Are they able to run around on me? That's not a thing, is it? Oh my gosh, it is. Okay. Well. No, not poison moss. I'm stuck. Ugh. Dang it. Okay, well. I lost however many souls that was that I had. Honestly, I'll be bummed if it was a lot of them, but I don't think it was, because I'm pretty sure I just had died to another boss right before that. So it was whoever I killed in that other zone. It's probably not a big deal. Alright. That's gonna be really annoying to have to play. Too bad I didn't have any, you know, magic. If only I was playing it Elden Ring. It's okay, we'll get through this. We have to. It's for the principle of the thing that I have to do this. Okay. That's weird. Why did it land the same spot twice in a row? Whatever. That's fine. Reverse grip drills times 2. Ha! Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Okay. I've seen. Back. Only there was like some decent farm for me to have, then I could just like level up easy peasy. Alright, how many souls is this guy actually worth is the question. 825. That's pretty good. If those guys are worth the same amount of souls as they were before, those are like 600 apiece. And there's like a bunch of them, so that's a decent amount of souls once I kill them all. I do not like the way my shoulder is feeling. Okay, alright, shoot this guy in the face again. Right through the top of his head. Alright. Okay, that's not great. If I sort of do this. Just follow me in here. Okay. Oh gosh, no. I hit the bonfire. Okay, they don't want to be in here. They're actively trying to not be in here. I dislike that they get the interrupts, which is really not fair. Yeah, just go away, friend. Okay. Perfect. There's only like one more of these dudes that I have to fight. And I don't even know where he went. I'm honest. Just kind of just ran away. Okay, he literally did run back to the zone that he started in. Is he going back up there? He's like, was he the first guy? No way, he was. He was the first guy. That's funny. Alright, he's gonna be easy to kill when he comes down. Just one little swing. Actually, probably shoot him in the hand. Get wrecked. Okay. Now there should be no more of them in here. That was a decent farm. I'm almost at 6k souls. That's good. Do you break? You do. Simpleton's Spice. Okay. There's a lot of items in here. What's this say? Be wary of treasure. Be wary? Why do I gotta be wary? I killed all the dudes. Unless there's like a sneaky... It's a light gem. I'm good. I don't think anything scary happened. Large Titanite. Great. I mean, assuming that I still need large Titanite for this sword, I should be able to put a fair decent amount of levels into it, which is quite nice. I'm always down for making my weapon more OP. Because this sword, man, the build that I have tells me that, like, this halberd is supposed to be, like, the strongest weapon or whatever. And I'm like, is it, though? Because this seems like it has the highest physical damage. I'll have to double check it, but I don't know. There's that freaking bug again. It is literally bugging me. Oh yeah, I forgot. Apparently my my clock up there came undone, unplugged, and the time is wrong on that clock. I'm using a clock for my lighting, which is unusual, I guess, but it's just a really weird looking fly if it is a fly. Can't be bothered. I gotta finish Dark Souls. Stop distracting me, bug. I guess I'm gonna have to go into the poison at some point. I could just farm up these dudes a little bit. That might be good. If it's like 6k souls per run, then wait, where is this? Is this the same room? I guess it is. Is he trying to come up here? Oh yeah, there's the fireball ladies. Wait, no. This is a different area. I don't know where I am. But it's similar in that it has these holes in the ground. Okay. I like that the dude on his back falls off. It's kind of funny. Okay. I don't really know. Is it this one? Okay, yes, this is the bonfire. Yeah, I'll just farm it for a little bit. We need levels anyway. And I can also check to see if I can level up my sword some more. I mean, it already does, like, ridiculous amounts of damage, but if I could one-shot those big dudes with the, like, scythes or whatever they are, that would be incredible. I guess I could also... No, I can't level up the bow. Because the bow needs, like, a dragon bone or something. Okay, he didn't even get the spell off. Nice. Okay. And then lure them into the bonfire room again. Hopefully they don't try to come in. Actually, there's a ladder down there. So that's how I get back up if and when I fall down a hole. Did we only get 2 of them? Okay. Let's drink a little drink here. How many is the level, actually? 11,000. Okay. Oh, he's so slow. Okay. When they're one at a time, I don't feel so bad. But also, we're one short, which means I would have to fight the other one in this room. So I guess I'll have to do that. But maybe not. He like got confused or something. And okay, now he's gonna come. It may be smart to try and check out the underside. I don't know. Got real close that time. Okay, I need like 600 souls. Do I have any soul items? I do. So I have enough souls to, for a level. So I'm gonna go back. And, just see. I also would like some water. Ugh. Ooh, that was bad. Did not mean to push that button. Alright, let me check if I have an upgrade for the sword first. Because if I do, then I'll do that. Before I level. Show me what you got. Reinforce. No, I need chunks. Okay. I need a chunk. And I don't have the dragon bone. I need 3 dragon bones in order to upgrade this bow. Which, I know they're in the game, I just don't know how to find them. That also needs chunks. Well, that makes it simpler. Don't I have a dragon slaying axe that does lightning damage? Who knew? It's a strength scaling weapon. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but we're gonna leave. I won't waste your time. I just left, so get wrecked, blacksmith dude. Okay. Oh yeah, do I have any Estus Blast shards? No. Okay. I had to check. Thought maybe I did. Oh yeah, I need to, like, push the right buttons. Okay. Use 2 of them. Use that guy. 8,000? Dang, that was a big soul. That puts me really close to the next level as well. Okay, level up. 35 strength, here we come. Yeah. My leg is itchy. Oh, man, I had like a piece of scaffolding or something like fall into my leg the other day. It looked like a big bruise on my calf. Felt weird. I thought I got like stung or bitten by something like half the day at work, and then when I came home I saw that it was a bruise and realized what had happened. I didn't even think about it until... Okay, that was a random cryptic message. I don't have enough souls to level up. We're still at 11k that we need, but that should be pretty easy to get. Doing another, I think one more run ought to be enough. Right here, the mains, the main. Yes. Okay. Yeah, there's another dude I can kill over there too. I can shoot this guy from a distance. Good. 825 souls. Super good. Alright. If I farm this place until they no longer respawn. Between those two guys alone, that's a lot of souls. Ooh. Okay. Back. Let's see how far they get. That is the right one, isn't it? Yeah. Here they come. It's not even the same guy. Cool. Any more follow? Just two. Alright. I need to kill one more. Surprised they didn't all follow. Kinda weird. Oh, he was trying. Okay, he's gonna do it. He's the only one left. Got him. That might be like just enough for a level. No, I need 207 souls. Okay. Is there actually another guy in there? I hear what sounds like an enemy. Oh yeah, he's right there. Maybe you can't see him. He was behind my my face on the... I think he's the only one left though, so... If I kite him out here. Oh, or I could just do that. And you're done. Alright, now go grab another level. It's too bad none of that Titanite was anything I specifically needed, like, immediately. Would have been nice to be able to level up my sword again, but it's fine. Like, it's definitely not necessary at this point. I don't need to overkill it that bad. I just want to get enough levels so I can use my big boy shield. I got my big boy sword, now I just need my big boy shield. Yeah, it wants me to use like the Mastodon halberd, or something like that. And I've been using that sword this whole game, so I don't know how a halberd is going to really work for me. So I'm totally not used to it, but controller is sideways. That was difficult.
Seek souls, larger, more powerful souls.
Okay.
Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest the sun
Look. 36. Oh yeah. My weapon damage is almost 500 on that little readout, which will be great. We'll be able to one-shot basically all of them when the standard enemies, more or less. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I need, fly. I need to get to I need to get to 45 strength. I just need to. Nice. I like that even when he ducks, the little man on top is still able to be hit. Just walk away. Oh, nice. Hit him like right in the eye. That was cool. Alright, we'll shoot this guy. I don't really feel the need necessarily to hit the other little dude that's there. Because he isn't really worth that many souls anyway. It doesn't really matter. We just want big souls. Big souls for big strength. Yeah, not the same guy I started with. I do appreciate that there's only 2 of them that come out at a time. That makes it much more manageable for me. I prefer it that way. Where is the third guy? There he is. Now he's coming. Okay. Perfect. Ooh, he dropped something. What did he give me? Pine resin. Rotten pine resin. Okay. Hey, dude. You gonna hide? You gonna try and fight me? Okay, you're gonna try and fight me. Cool. I'd hope so. Double check that I'm actually wearing the serpent ring that gives me more souls per kill. I am. I know I can get an improved version of this, which increases the amount of souls. I don't really know where it is. So that's a thing. Okay, that guy's worth 66 souls. I guess it's still profitable for me to hit him with an arrow, but like barely. So better to just hit him with a sword, I guess. All right. 5K. What's this next level cost me? Still 11K, just a little bit more. do it again. Apologize if this is boring and all, but this is how I've chosen to do it. We'll see. Maybe maybe it won't take me too long. I'll just get through it. I need to go this way anyway. Oh! I see where this fire came from that time. It's like way the heck up there. It's kind of crazy. Hello. Boom. Give me all them souls. Need to get strong. So strong. The strongest. Dead. This is why big dudes like that shouldn't be using magic. It's just not efficient. Leave it to the smart people. It's weird that that dude's like doorway was already broken. Every other time, it seemed like it like respawned. So I don't know. We got all of them this time. There's my doorway. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna have to like kite him around to get in my doorway again. Stupid basket. Back up. Back up, fools. You don't want none of this bonfire action. Dude. Alright, well this is sort of an exploit, right? I found a way to exploit all of the Souls games so far. That was bad. Die. Okay, I didn't die. I only used one anti-poison item. It's just like, he doesn't even know what's going on anymore. He's like stuck in a hallway. I feel bad, slightly, but not that bad. Give me my souls. Is this poison effect gonna be over yet? There we go. I wasn't sure if I needed a move or not to make it go away. Okay. Are there more of these dudes in here? I gotta find them all. I think I found them all. We'll find out. Whoop. Yeah, I did. I missed. Alright, that's fine. Stupid 66 souls. Damage my sword a little bit. Okay. Do one more run of this and go level up. I almost feel like I'm getting diminishing returns, but maybe I'm just imagining it. All those pots stayed broken that time, which is kind of good, actually. I mean, at least for entertainment purposes, I can only do this so many times. So once I'm, you know... Oh, man. Alright, can I... Okay. Got him. I haven't had a death in a while, which is good. Also, I haven't really been doing a whole lot, obviously. Ah! Come on. Kill him? Good. Alright, well that's enough souls to level up, so as long as I don't die after killing these dudes, we can go get a little stronger. I hit a second one. You need to buy some more arrows here pretty soon. Okay. Stand to the very back. I died. Should have known. I've cheated death too many times. That's fine. But guess what? My souls are right here. Let's add a death and spin a wheel, shall we? Man, I've had basically as many deaths in half of Dark Souls 2 as I did in Dark Souls 1. Think about that. That's kind of rough. Alright, spin the wheel. Sorry if that was loud. Push. Push-ups. Do a little push-up. I can do that. Alright. Camera angle change. Ready, go. Ah! Everything's fine. I think I just highlighted things. The stream is still live. Okay, we're good. I haven't moved things around to the same degree that I did last time, I don't think. Just put that out of the way. Yeah. Push-up cam, go! If I was smart, I'd have like a secondary camera. That'd be cool. Maybe someday. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Still feeling it in my right shoulder a bit. I have a feeling that's going to persist Notifications. Okay. Let's do this. So I have no souls. I don't know why I got up. I could have just clicked travel. Sure, just drinking Estus, dude. Whatever.
Bearer of the curse.
I don't understand
Seek the
why she needed to stand up to level me up, but it's fine. Actually, that was me. Strong. Nick strong. Nick defeat enemy with big sword. Also, bow. I don't know how many more of these runs I'm gonna get. Because that was only a part of one, really. Nice. Already feel that extra point of strength. Because this bow actually strength scales fantastically. Get shot. Randomly shot off in the wrong direction. That's okay. Yeah, look at that. 252 for a headshot. That's way more than it was last time. Alright. Let's run back over here. Or not. Why wasn't I running? That's weird. I wonder if it'd be better for me to just like kite them around out here. And like do that. That was way faster and used a lot less arrows. Now there's still one more in here though. There he is. You can't go this way, dude. Get wrecked. Yeah, why do I feel like it's less souls this time? I don't know. I don't think that's how it worked. I thought the enemies just like only respawn a certain number of times. Actually, something I didn't think of. The bell tower. With all those little, like, dwarf guys. I don't know how many souls they're worth. But I think they endlessly respawn because they're like a blue, like, invader type enemy. I think. Might be worth trying. I don't know where else would be a good place to farm some souls. This is the only one that I really have determined was fairly decent so far. It's 4,700 souls is pretty good. these guys being worth 8. It's really nice as well. If only there are more of these guys. Cool. Yeah, weird. His like planks respawned again for some reason. I didn't travel, did I? I think I did. Oops. It's weird how my B button sometimes doesn't like respond. I hope this controller's not dying. So I'd hate to have to buy a new one. This controller got me through a lot, you know? Only one dude decided to come out this time. Kinda weird. He's like stuck. Look, if you're gonna be stuck, I'm just gonna shoot you. Okay? Don't worry about it. I think they're gonna get up. I think they're gonna eventually make it through. Go over here. Just give them a minute or two. Maybe. Possibly. Eventually. Any minute now. I'm sure as soon as I like run back over here, they're gonna like make it through and we're just jumping in the back here. They're still stuck. Okay. That dude's like yelling at him. Oh man. Okay. That's the last dude, so get wrecked. My obligatory 66 souls from these two dudes. I mean, that's 112 souls. Like, it's fine. It's still worth it. Shoot one of these ladies in the back. Dead. She was worth like 300? That's not bad. I don't know what I was waiting for at the bonfire. I was just sitting there. I was hanging out. Just relaxing, you know? It's a hard day. Killed her before she even turned around that time. Alright. 10,001 souls. Whoops. This is unfortunate. Stamina. Nope. 825. Nice. sure there's a way to cancel that arrow shot, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I wasted a few arrows that way. Oh, I almost killed him before he even got down. Hello, friends. Come to my fire. Hang out. Yep, backing up. I'll shoot that guy. Yeah, if I shoot that guy, the front guy doesn't care. He's still trying to leave. And is blocking for me. Perfect. I don't... Okay. That's the... This is like the super strat. Get them to block each other. Nice. Level up for me. Some water. Yeah, the sad thing is, like, there's not really any good way for me to level up, to grind up souls. This is like the best way I can think of.
Bearer of the curse.
Like, some of the recommendations that I had seen were, like, to use bonfire aesthetics in, like, a certain area. I don't remember which area it even was. But it's an area where, like, you can get a bonfire aesthetic each time you run it. So you can, like, farm unlimited souls that way, technically. But, yeah, like I said, I don't really know which zone that is. I don't remember. And that seems like the only / best place to even do it. So, I haven't tried. Just can't be bothered. I'll just do it my own way. And to be fair, I haven't really needed a whole lot of, like, grinding. Until now, basically. I just need that strength to get my sword. I might have a look at, like, a guide for this area and see if there's any items that I really need. If it's even worth going into some of these areas. Back down in the poison area. Or if I should just run through it once I'm done farming. Big old ball of energy coming at me. And I can't wait. Okay, if I switch weapons, it'll cancel an arrow. I can't wait for Elden Ring and just with the magic. Get to do the magic. I hit 2 of them. They get stuck again? That'd be funny. No, they didn't. 4 of them came down this time, too. Ah! Please, no. Please. Please, sir. Please. Okay. There. Oh, gosh. I'm poisoned. I'm gonna die. That's okay. I got overconfident in my strategy. They did not turn around this time for some reason. That's just how it is. Let me just do this. So for Elden Ring, I don't think I'm gonna do wheel spins. I think I'm just gonna do a death counter for Elden Ring. Wheel spins can still be redeemed for channel points, so feel free to do that during the Elden Ring playthrough. I mean, I'm saying it like it's gonna happen tomorrow, but really, like, it's probably gonna still be a while before we get a chance to get Elden Ring. Here we go. I'd love for it to be, you know, well, not tomorrow because I don't stream Thursdays, but Friday, that'd be great. Triceps! Feels good. Feels good. Full screen. Let's do it. Bust out some triceps. Yeah. Just dropped some head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go. Farm up some more souls. I mean, one more full run and I probably have enough for another level. Spooked me a little bit. Oh no! That's not what I want. Where's this dark spirit? He's there. He's not very hard to fight. Hey, Lilith Ruby 95, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Just doing a little grinding here. Trying to get my strength up a little higher. This seems like as good a place as any to try and level up some souls, so. It's like around 5,000 per run, so I actually have enough for a level right now. I'm gonna do that. Am I suffering? Not too bad. Not too badly. It's a process. Fortunately, I can survive it. I really just want to play Elden Ring, but I need to finish this game first, so that's what's happening. I decided to forget all of the extra little side bosses and DLC bosses, and I'm just trying to go for the end. But I need to be stronger, I'm pretty sure.
lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
That's a different dialogue option. Okay. Alright. I need 6 more levels, and then I can use a better shield. I have a bug flying around still. Ah, okay. Once more. Oh. Back is still a little bit sore from my earlier workout that I did. Yep. Just taking these guys out in the ring. Gonna run out of arrows sooner or later. That'd probably be a smart point to move on when I run out of arrows. I think back that way is the way I need to go anyway. There we go. I'm getting quite good at doing this run, apparently. I mean, not that good. I've still died a few times. Okay. There they are. Okay, good. I only have to deal with one of them now. That's nice. Okay, fella. How about that? There we go. Spin moves. Those guys. Oh, they're stuck again. This happened earlier, where they were like stuck in the doorway up here and they couldn't get through. Kind of slowly make their way through, which is funny. Make it through? He's still stuck. Yeah, he's still stuck. Oh. Okay, they made it. They made it that time. Well, one of them. Okay, there's the other one. Okay. Just quick. Okay. Run complete. One more time. How many souls do I need now? 12. That'll at least put me at 40 strength, and then I guess I'll just continue. So I think by the time I make it through the rest of the zone, I'll probably have enough for at least a level or two. Assuming I don't die terribly. Bah! Yeah, what the heck? That was weird. it's like still a recovery thing from using the gun, but I can't run like immediately after. It's weird. Ah. There we go. Oh, that guy's done. Also, how do I get that item back there? I punched this wall and nothing happened. There's actually a couple items in there. The message is enemy required. So I need to get that guy to like shoot his like big fireball thing into it. I mean, it's not really fire, it's black, but I don't really know what I was meant to do to get that. Probably not that important anyway, but okay. Oop. It all came this time, fortunately. Ah! Run back inside. Hopefully they'll turn around like they did last time. I don't know exactly where I need to be. Okay, they're turning around. Perfect. This is the NFL strat where they're blocking for me. Except for this guy decided to come in. Alright, well they can just be poisoned, I guess. That actually worked. I was surprised I was able to run past them. Gonna get stuck in the hallway? They're stuck in the hallway, perfect. I feel like this is probably gonna require another run. These guys are only worth like 600? Yeah, almost 7. Yeah. One more. One more and then I'll move on. See, I mean, maybe one more. Maybe I'd have over, I wonder what she dropped. Kind of want to go see. Let's do it. There's another one, but magic stone. Do I need a magic stone? Probably not, right? Okay. Fight this guy one more time. He's nope, he's gone. Okay. Gone forever. And these guys are... There's still a few of them. Oop, okay. There are still 3 of them, okay. Are you gonna follow me? That'll make things easier. I did. Perfect. Only 2 of them followed me, apparently. That was dumb. Ooh. Maybe fighting around these poles will actually work. Okay. Really? thought maybe I'd get the backstab on him. Really? I'm like 400 souls short. There's still one in here, though. Actually, killing him will be enough. Just kite him around in here. Alright, it's 1,200 and how many? 242. I have just enough. Perfect. Alright. Go do that, then we'll move on. Yeah. I need to buy a new controller. I mean, this is an old one anyway, so it's not the best. A nice shiny new one would be kinda cool.
Bearer of the curtains. Yes.
Yep. That's a cool weapon that dude had. Alright, 40. Boom. What's my damage output now? 509. Heck yeah. Sweet. Okay. Move on a little bit here. Alright, make some progress. How about that? Probably gonna need this guy. Depending on how long I walk around in the poison wells. Oh, that guy is still there. He's just further over now. I can run over there. Shoot more fire down. There. Okay. I shoot that guy. Is he gonna run over here? Okay, fight him in here. How hard could he be? He's a large man. That hammer is actually really cool. That'll be a fun weapon to have. Didn't drop it. I assume I just run across. Well, that was poorly timed. Now, what's over here? A ninja. A headless ninja. I'm dead. Wow, okay. That was intense. Alright. That was weird. I'm not sure what happened just there. Alright. It's my 135th death. Time to spin the wheel. The wheel of pain. Not that much pain. Only a little. A manageable amount. What do we got? Try suppress again. It's like... The wheel is like doubles today. Except for push-ups. Kind of strange, but it is random, so, I mean, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Man, I don't know. I don't know if my mic picked up all the popping in my elbows just then, but that was weird. I didn't like that. It didn't hurt. It just was weird. Alright. Now that we've paid for that. Death. Okay. Now, I didn't even have to worry about the poison that time. I was just getting freaking wrecked. Ninjas and my fireballs. Okay. I can see that guy up there now. If I just get that guy too. This guy's just really slow. I can shoot that guy down from up there. I feel like this bow has a decent range, but... I can! Haha! Oh, he's walking away. It's a very low frame rate over there, but... Is this duck hunt? Come on. I would say I'd love to get a headshot on him, but... not really possible, I guess. There we go. Now I can run over there in peace. Oh my gosh, that was almost catastrophic. Hopefully I can actually drink over here. Ooh, fireball. That was close. Okay, what does this say? Okay, this dude just killed himself by breaking all his pots. Old mundane stone. Okay. There's another one up there. Sir? What did I even shoot there? Apparently the hitbox on the pottery was quite large. That's funny. Okay. That was easy. What do you reckon? There's something in there. It's all lit up. I thought maybe. Okay. Something sounds spooky in here. Oh. Great. Do I have throwing knives or anything? Oh, there's a dude. Hello? Ah! He has throwing knives. It's okay. He's dead now. Do I have throwing knives, though, is the question. I do. These fancy ones. Sure. Really? Not that high. Okay, what the heck? I used all of them, apparently. I have poison throwing knives. What else can I throw? I guess I could throw one of these fire bombs, maybe. Exploding urn. I have a bunch of these. Alright. Let's use one of these. Whoops. There. I don't know what's up there, but I didn't want to get poisoned to find out. I feel like that's fair. Oh, there's another one. Hello. It was just the other way I could have gone. Okay. So I need to, like, ascend through here, apparently. It's weird that that's glowing. Can I hit that? I don't want to risk it. Alright. That lady's gonna throw fireballs at me. Oh. They're like poison crabs or something. Alright, lady, look. I'm not sure what just happened there. That was not what I meant to do. I did get an item out of it, so... A dark spot ahead. No kidding. Also very, very cramped. I should probably drink a flask. Come on, Nick. Don't be like this. Okay. Arrows. That's what I want to do there is arrows. It's been a long day. Let's account for this. Very close to hitting Dark Souls 1 numbers. And I'm not even halfway through this game. It's okay. This game is longer. I don't know if it's twice as long, but it's longer. So more deaths are to be expected. Push-ups. I've only hit push-ups, triceps, and reverse grip curls today. Kind of weird. I shuffled the wheel as well, so I don't know what's going on. But we can get some push-ups in. I did not like that sound. It was only a hanger. It's fine. Five push-ups. Here we go. Easy peasy. I was actually looking for hangers the other day. I mean, it'll still work. It'll still work. You know, how often do you hang things off the bottom part, right? I'm not like hanging up pants or anything. Okay. Let's try this again. Probably a good call to use that now. And maybe equip some life gems as well. And then rest at the bonfire. I'll be on my merry way. Alright, take this guy out first. He'll shoot things at me. Stamina. These he's just gonna stand there, I might as well shoot him, right? Shoot this guy now. Too high? It's too high. How about there? Nice. Got him. Got him. Perfect. Alright, this dude can run over. I'd love to take out that lady shooting fireballs from the very top, but that's a little bit out of my skill range right now. Alright. Alright, dude, come on. I got places to be. Man, I don't really, but it seemed like the right thing to say. This. Let that guy be poisoned to death. Let this guy be poisoned to death. One of them already died. Hey, it left me a nice little item. Oh, just a tiny shard. Bummer. There is one more dude up top. Let's see if I can get him through the poison jars. Hello, sir. Stuck. Okay. Also, like, you know, healthily clears the path for me. I guess I could have cleared the way down here a little better, maybe. Oh yeah, there's another ninja dude in there as well, isn't there? I forgot about him. Should get him out here. Actually, I'll just shoot this lady. Oh. There, now I don't have to worry about it. Ah, he ran up from down below. Ah, run! That's close. Dead. These headless guys are kind of funny. If I can shoot these jars. I feel like that's poison. It's bound to be. Have to try. Okay, I can't shoot them. Time to run around. There's something this way as well. I want to get my souls first. I'll do a little explore. Going on that platform might be cool. This stupid fly. Okay, boss door, I guess. Oh, there's dudes in these. I shoot them. Can't. Alright. I see you trying to ambush me. Not today. Poison ahead. Ah! That was a troll. It was well done. Nope. Aha. Was not expecting that guy to jump at me like he did. There's a trap. Oops. I was trying to hit the bloodstain. Avoided. Like a boss. For a torch. Yeah, that is a trap. Okay. I'd like to go down there. But also, I don't want to have to walk through that liquid down there, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a poison. Be a poison? Pretty sure. I have, what, 3 poison moss left? That would probably work. Just for a brief exposure to it. What does it say? Safe zone? Is there a bonfire? That doesn't seem right. Hiding place? Okay. Whoa. That's cool. It's all broken. Kneel. Ah, the altar of sunlight. I mean, obviously we learn praise of the sun. I don't think I'm going to join the covenant, though. I'm not doing any covenants this run, I don't think. What will he say? Comfort. Liar ahead, but praise the sun. Quite something. I still haven't quite figured out the way their, like, illusory doors work in this game. Because it seems like some of them you have to press a button. And some of, like, where it's just a troll, like, the entire time, but... I don't know. Alright. Continue. Do I risk it? It's a fog door up at the top. Which is probably the way. There's probably something good in there. Wouldn't do that to me, would they? Well. Oh, okay, I just die if I fall in there. Cool. Ah. That's fine. Do one more. What's the wheel gonna land on this time? Let's do it. What do you got for me, wheel? I can take it. Squats. We haven't done any squats today. Nice. Friday is leg day, so I don't mind doing a few extra squats today. Full screen. Not starting soon. I'll just put it back on the starting soon screen. Alright, 5 squats. Get it done. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. As long as we don't get doubles again and I do like 5 more squat. Well, that's not. Truthfully, it's not that many squats. Okay. Did not mean to get up. Just need to drink some water. well, I feel like trying to jump into that room might be too dangerous. Because, yeah. Hello? I feel like I'm bullying them, but they're just gonna stand there. I'm gonna shoot. Oh. I thought he was gonna start walking and he didn't. Alright, wait for this guy. I'm waiting for you, bro. Oh, my second hit missed. Weird. I'll wait for the fireballs to hit and then I'll run. Wow. Do. I died. I don't even have to run over there. This guy, he'll die by the time I come back. Titanite. Perfect. Then I will... Ooh. Piece of candy. Is that guy coming? Yes. Oh, nice. Poison jars are an interesting, Oh. Forgot about her. Can I shoot her from here? Can. Nice. My souls are easily accessible. This is barely tick the corner one. Alright, I'm not gonna try and do that again, because... I mean... Oh man, maybe I do want to go in there. Okay. I'm gonna kill this guy first. If I drop down from here... I'm worried that a run and a jump might be too much, but... Yeah, it was. Way too much. Dang it. Wasn't paying attention to where I was walking. Alright, well now I know I can probably just run off and land on that platform, and that'll be okay. Because I think there's a lever in there. And I feel like maybe that lever will like drain the poison out. And if that's the case, that would be really cool. Then I can explore that bottom area. Spin the wheel. What we got? Okay. It's a tricep day today, apparently. I'm good with it. Probably should be using heavier for these triceps. They're getting kind of easy. Okay, that's that. Run through all this rigmarole again. It's okay. Nice. I'm gonna need more arrows soon. Alright, depending on what this lever does, I may... Forgot about that. I may have to go buy more arrows. If it drains that poison like I'm speculating that it will, then I kind of want to explore the area first. And then I will come on. Too far. Need to hit him with one more. There we go. And then I may go buy more arrows. That's what I was trying to say. I do have... I think those are fire arrows. Probably not the best time to check my equipment. Yeah, if that's a... Whoa. What the heck? I don't feel like I hit the button twice there. What's with the misses? What the heck? I'm confused as to what's happening right now. That was super weird. Okay. Fireballs. Nope. Crazy camera angle change there. You too, sir. Next. Okay, now I lure the other guy up here. Fight this guy. Really? Poison knife? Not your best work, dude. Not your best. Ooh, mannequin gloves. Neat. Okay. I think I need to shoot the fireball lady. Good call. And then I think I'm good. Too high. Got her. This dude. Two arrows into that dude. 2 arrows into that dude. Okay. Yeah, I think if I run off of it, I'll maybe make it. I don't want to die again. Okay. What? That's really annoying. I may have to run it like an angle to it. Maybe that's what I need to do. I will do this. I have to at this point. I'm losing posture and everything. I'm like hunched forward now. Definitely do not need to do that after a back day. Crunches? I feel like I need to rename that to sit-ups, because I do sit-ups, not really crunches. But, meh. This is another camera angle change. There's the part where it starts to get warm in this room, too. There we go. Okay. $88 arrows. I don't have enough arrows to do this many more times. So my ears started ringing, which is not fun. I wonder how many runs this is. 3? 4? An amount of times is the answer, I guess. Nice. Wasted an arrow. Okay, so it's really only like 12 arrows if I don't waste too many of them. Okay. I was tapping B. Weird. Okay. Not sure how that even happened, but okay. This guy's like fighting on a bridge. What are you doing, dude? Why would you fight on a bridge? I like all of these windmills, though. They're kind of neat. I dropped an item. Probably another Titanite shard. Perfect. Always good to hear the pottery break, because that means that he's definitely poisoned. Oh, is he gonna jump down this time? He did. He jumped down and then just died. Aw, man. I feel like taking steps makes this go down faster. Do not need to be poisoned. Stop! Stop going up! Okay, good. I was gonna say. take out this guy first. These guys are almost like some weird sort of mushroom turtle thing. I don't know. Got her. I don't think I have an angle on any of the other ones. Well, I have an angle on this guy. Where did my souls end up is the question. Alright. Alright. I need to be very precise in my movements. Very much prefer to not die this time. That would be the ideal outcome. My soul's right there. I feel like if I just walk off, I'm not gonna make it. This is the only thing. But sprinting was way too much, so I feel like if I go this way though, like aim for the doorway. That was it. Perfect. Okay. What does this say? Oh, therefore try done. Wow. Okay. Awesome. Oh, it's a trap. That's what it is. What's one of these guys? Oh, he doesn't set up the trap? Lame. I thought that was gonna be like a switch or a lever or something. Ambush ahead. Wait. As I look left. Aha! There's someone on the right. I like that I got him shot by the trap. That's actually kind of awesome. I have a level. Which, is making me a little bit nervous. Correct. Any of these fancy secret doors? Do we have to stop moving? I don't know. Still don't know how it works. Chest. Quite something. Pew. By the way, left. No, it's not. That's the right. No trap on that one. Oh, a heavy crossbow +3. Wow. Okay, well that was not what I hoped it would be. I had a regular heavy crossbow. I never had a +3. So that's kind of cool, I guess. It technically does more damage than this level 2 Dragon Rider bow, but this bow does magic damage as well, so meh. Also plus a lot of damage. Probably more than the crossbow. And also the crossbows are slow. I would probably have gotten killed a lot trying to use a crossbow. And they don't scale with damage, so get wrecked, crossbow. No one loves you. That's not true. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Okay, well, I'd hoped that I was going to be able to, like, drain this swamp, but that's not a thing. What if I, like, run? Nice. Made it without having to go in there. I don't think there's anything else down that way. It looks like it opens up maybe into like a room over there. Alright, well, fog door it is, which I feel like is going to be a boss. Which I feel like might be a problem for me, but we will see. What I should do is use one of these guys. these guys. That way, if there's a summon, I can summon. And if there's a boss, I'm on full health. And slash max health, I guess. Yep. I can go this way as well. Do I want to try seeing what's down here? I have one of these still. I can't. I'm stuck now. Alright, I don't think I want to go that way. That seems like I'm gonna die if I go that way. So let's not do that. I'm surprised there's not a summoning sign. Okay, there's another ambush over here. And there's nothing in there, I don't think. Where's the chest? And all of the spots there. Okay. I guess we'll just do it. What's it say? Weakness? Attacking. Nice. Okay. Man mode it is. The covetous demon. Okay. Hello? Sir? Okay. You're very slow. You do roll, so that's annoying. Don't want to be eaten by this thing. Ah. Get out. Could shoot him as well if I wanted to. Though I think he's about to die. Yeah. Weakness attacking. Definitely. There we go. Hopefully that clipped correctly. Amazing. Alright. Covetous demon boss down. I'm trying to remember if there's something that his soul makes that I need. I don't really remember. Okay, we can go up. Let's check up. There is a doorway, but let's check up. No, we can't. Apparently. Can I jump it? I can. Give up. Never. Okay, fine. I'll give up. There's nothing up there anyway. Clearly. Oh, all the dude's pottery got broken. Oh well. Oh no! Anyways. Excellent. Okay. We have achieved a bonfire. We also have 31k souls, so level up time, for sure. Get a couple levels out of this. At least 2. I can also look up what that soul gives me. Phone would be easier, probably. Okay. Come on, there we go. Dark Swols 2. Covetous demon. Soul. There we go. What do you make me? A bone scythe. I don't need that. Pretty sure I don't need that. It's a strength dex weapon, but I don't think I have the dex to use it anyway, so I'ma eat it. I'ma eat it. Alright, I also have a couple other little things. Use. Use. Awesome. Okay, level me up, lady. I'm getting so close to being able to use my... Yes. 2 more levels and we can use the big man shield. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna do so much more damage now. Look at that. 513 on the right hand weapon. Nice. 342 on the bow. The bow. I need more arrows. Okay, we're at the Earthen Peak now. We gotta get through the Earthen Peak to the next zone, I think, is the boss. The big boss. Be wary of message. Jumping required ahead? I feel like not, but maybe. But hopefully not. Hey dude, I see you over there. Trying to break into that chest? Okay. What does it say? Sniper spot. Yes. I beat you to it, message. Okay, well that guy's gonna die from poison, so... Oh, maybe he's not. Okay. Thought that guy was gonna die from poison. That's fine. I wanted to read the message before I pulled that, but... Okay. Lever ahead. Yes. Yes, there was. Okay. That guy seems to have a spooky magic weapon. Also, that seems like a door. Knocks, but a door. No? Hey, a life gem. Wow. Okay. Alright, well if this guy's gonna be a jerk about it. Also, I see you. It's like not even trying to shoot arrows at me. This dude wants to fight me on a bridge. Wow, he's fast. Okay. Grave Warden Bottoms. Okay. Okay. That is clearly a path. What does this message say? Something. Yeah, I know. I wonder if that's a way back, maybe. Or like, there's a way to break it somehow. I appreciate all of these gears. As a gearhead myself, I appreciate the gears. You couldn't tell my my little channel point emblem. It's called spare parts, but it's like a little gear that I made. Pixel art gear. I did actually make that, just in case anyone was curious. I made it myself. Okay. I have to like jump this? No way. No way am I jumping that. Not a chance. I ain't dumb. Okay. There is a ladder up. There's also a way this way. This maybe leads me onto that. Nope. I feel like pulling these levers is the right choice, but man, I killed this guy who was guarding this chest already, so that was good. A good call. A pike. Okay. Wow. Pike. What's the pike look like? Looks like a spear, not a pike. Also, it only does 95 damage. Oh no. Oh. Puny pike. Oh man. Oh yeah, this is a windmill. That's why there's gears. I'm dumb. Ow. Okay, if there's a summon sign already, that probably means there's a boss soon, I guess. So I feel like I should summon... Oh, hello. These guys really aren't that hard. Oh yeah, there's a fog door. Try torch? Somehow I don't think so. Really? I mean, I'll try it. I don't actually have to do that here. I can go back to the bonfire and get one. If it says to do a torch, I'll do a torch. I feel like I'm gonna set the windmill on fire, though. I'll go light a torch and then summon that dude. And then we'll see what happens. I know there's that item there. I feel like that's a hidden wall and that should just open up, but... I also can't seem to just... I don't know. Light a torch. Now we're gonna find out what happens. Maybe it'll be cool. I mean, if it lights the whole place on fire, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, I wanted to summon this guy first. Devotee Scarlet. Thank you for your assistance. I'll try not to get you killed. I can actually set it on fire. Okay. That's cool. Okay, it stopped everything. Now I wonder if I can get items down here now, because it stopped. Oh, the gears are still turning. Wait, no, they stopped. Okay. guess I'll go fight the boss. Yeah, fight the boss. It's fine. I don't really need that item, whatever it even is. It's probably not important. I have basically everything I need for this build so far. Yeah, there's a whole floor up here I forgot about. Okay. That dude, like, just decided to close everything off? That's not cool. How do I... Oops. Ugh. Nice. Good teamwork. I feel like I missed out not being able to go through that door there. Ah! I dislike that their arrows track me. It's very not fair. Okay. I heard like heartbeat sounds. Seems not great. Okay, this is a ladder up. What's that way, though? Alright, let's check this way first. That dude's stuck in a wall. Perfect. Okay. I don't feel like I necessarily need to go that way. It's fine. We could go a different way. Man. Okay. Oh, there's another summon sign down there. Perfect. Get wrecked. There's dudes crawling on the ground over there. Perfect. Okay. Man, this place is just like... This place is kind of nuts. Okay. What do I like, Jim? I gotta know what's up here. Nothing good. Oh, it's those little, it's those dudes. Those dudes. What's up here? What's the point of being up here then? What's it say? Praise the sun. Should we do praise the sun here? See what happens. How do I even emote? There we go. Praise the sun! Okay, nothing happened. Didn't think anything would, but... Ah! That was bad. That's right, I have life gems. Those dudes, like, crawl out of there? Poison stone? What does a poison stone do? Oh, poison stone is the crafting material. That's what it is. Okay, I guess we'll summon Jester Thomas. And then go fight a boss. He's got a... Oh, he's a pyromancer. Cool. 2 pyromancer flames. Fancy. Okay. Let's go, team. Try ally. Think carefully. Okay. Oh, there was poison. Okay, I whiffed on his pyromancy flame there. Oh, there we go. I need a drink. Okay, she's focusing me. I can't drink. I can drink now. Perfect. I didn't even get the final hit. Awesome. Fantastic. I am victorious. That's 2 bosses down. Alright, let's jump this poison. What's this say? Revenge, praise the sun. Okay. Ah, my button didn't work. Fortunately, I wasn't in there very long. Oh, there's another life gem here. Okay. There's nothing. I could maybe go back down to try and find those items, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. I'm in a fancy elevator. I got 20k souls, so we're gonna go back and level again. I'm so close. And actually, I'm gonna check the boss soul that I just got as well to see if that's something that I need. Because that will probably put me at the point where I can hit my last level to have 45 strength to use the man shield. Pointless up. I gotta always just try now, because I thought... I don't know how it works. You gonna come alive, skeletons? Fire. Hello. It'd be nice if there was a bonfire. Surely there is somewhere. Maybe across the bridge? Or down here. Oh, that's it. Okay. I'm gonna go back and level up first, but I'm gonna try and get that item that's on the lava, because I think I can get it. Oops. Okay. Level me up, lady.
Yes.
44. So close. Okay. It's 13k souls to the next level. Alright. Baneful Queen Soul. I can get a sword. Mytha's Bent Blade. Which is a dagger. Well, you know I'm not about daggers. So that's gonna get eaten. $10,000. That's enough for my 45. And also some arrows. I've done it. I think my final strength is meant to be 50? Let me check, actually. I haven't actually looked at the build in a little while. Oops. What does this say? Which one is it? That one? Nope. That one. Okay, my vigor is meant to be 34, my endurance is meant to be 34, my vitality is meant to be 29, my strength, oh, my strength ends at 45. Okay, so my strength is done, no more strength. Dexterity 18, adaptability goes to 30. Okay. So my next levels are going to be vigor, endurance, vitality, and adaptability. Cool. Vitality is the lowest one, and it gives me equip load, right? So I kind of want to do that, I think. Yeah. It only gets 9 points. Poison resistance as well. What gives me... Intelligence gives me fire defense. Okay, well, my fire defense is going to be lacking, but, I need arrows, my good sir. Give me 4,800 souls worth of arrows, please. Perfect. I now have 500 arrows again. Oh yeah. Better equip my shield now. Look at it. It's so glorious. It makes me so heavy, though. I'm gonna be fat rolling. Until I get a few more levels into my equip load. But that's okay. Fire deep. Okay. If I'm gonna be fat rolling anyway, I might as well change gear. To fire resistance gear. Fire. $19, I think is the highest. 19. 41 was the highest I saw. 42. Rogue armor, okay. Wait. No, it was the armor of Horus. $25. Great. $25. 24. Alright, the 25 weighs 11. The 24 weighs 5. I feel like 1 point of difference. Being a little bit lighter is better. Oh my gosh, I'm at 105. Look how slow that roll is. Dare I even... Oh yeah, no, that was... No, no, no. No, 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 no. That ain't happening. Unless I was like immune to fire. I'm gonna put on some different armor. These 20. These are 25. Those are 21. Alright. Still heavy. Alright, actually the tattered cloth with the heavy boots. Oh no! I'm being invaded. We're on a bridge. What's up? Okay. Are we fighting? Okay, we're fighting. I can only fat roll. Wait, why did that guy take no damage? What? I definitely hit him with a heavy attack, right? You all saw that, right? Hold on. I had to clip that, because that was weird. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess they need to pay for that death as well. Hold on. Okay, we hit Dark Souls 1. But that's fine. That's fine. Tricep. Dude, really? Okay. I mean, sure. I'll do tricep press again. Kinda weird, but I've been hitting it a lot. I might actually get a good tricep workout out of this. Let me actually do that. My bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It was a poorly timed invasion, I think. Also, maybe a hacker? I don't know. I thought I hit him and that it did no damage, but maybe it was like a latency thing and it didn't actually hit him and he rolled out of the way. Impossible. Okay. This guy has a katana? I mean, get wrecked, katana dude. Fortunately, I spent all my souls, so I didn't actually lose anything from that. Rafa Arena? Oh, is this like a known PvP spot? assume I can't go. Oh no! Okay. Just don't have the range. It's kind of weird. I'm so fat. Oh, I'm dead. Just back-to-back invaders. Do not want. Should I burn a bonfire aesthetic? I think she's an NPC one, though. So, probably wouldn't have mattered, but... Not a bonfire aesthetic. What am I saying? Human effigy. We'll do that in a second, once I pay for this. Alright. We have exceeded Dark Souls 1 deaths. Please be merciful. Oh, Wheel of Justice. So I accidentally opened a Chrome instance. Can you do that? Squats. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, 5 squats. Coming at you. Full screen cam. Let's go. A little sippy sip. This is my own personal Estus. Okay. Yes. Yes. Prefer not to be invaded again. Do this. And yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure. Ow, the one at the end was a NPC. Ow. But maybe she only comes in every so often. No, she comes in every time. Okay. Down some health there. Freaking backstabbed to death. Oh, this is painful. Okay. Guess I gotta get good here. I did those squats a little too fast. Kind of hurt my knee. Lilith Ruby earlier asked if I was suffering, and I wasn't then, but kind of am now. This gotten to the point where it's almost the end of stream, and I just want to do something right here at the end, and I got squats again. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna do air squats for this one, because my knee is starting to hurt. because the kettlebell is 35 pounds. Ow. Oh, man. I'm off balance. That one doesn't even count. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a little easier on the old knee. I gotta be careful because I have genetically bad knees. I do not need the injuries and problems that come with my father's knees. Okay, let's try again. Death ahead. Nice. Alright, pick up my souls. I feel like some of these invaders don't stay dead either. Like the one in, oh, it's a different person this time. Oh my gosh. He says he's an armorer. Why does he have magic? Alright, well. The magic made him a lot easier to defeat, that's for sure. Alright, well I got my humanity, or human effigy back. I spent. Weakness. Beating to a pulp, therefore try strike. There was another shield bug in here. Not pleased with this. Okay. I'm gonna get killed trying to deal with this stupid bug. Okay. Well, I got the key. Okay. I'm gonna murderize this bug. I'll be right back. And then I will do a death penalty and pick up my souls. Okay, oh yeah. I need to pay a death. Pay a death. And then we'll go probably just to the next bonfire or next death, I guess. So it's like 5 till 9. So I got a few minutes left. I can do things. Shoulder press. Okay. I haven't really hit shoulders at all today. Can do that real quick here. It's fine because it's a little sit down exercise. One, 2, 4, 5. Clank, clank. Crash, bang, boom. Etc. Etc. Okay. Next bonfire. Or death. It's kind of cool little griffin statues there. At least I killed one bug in this room today. Not the other one, but I'll take it. I also did manage to pick up that key, which is cool. What? Really? Invader showed up again? I need my souls. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do here. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Well, that was a death. 144. My shoulder is a little toasted. Not gonna lie. May have been a bad decision to do the heavy weights for the shoulder there. What the crap? Reverse grip curls? Okay. Yeah, reverse grip curls. I don't want to do that yet. I was gonna turn the mic away and end stream. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, okay, these 5 curls. Weird reverse grip curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, well, this has been Dark Souls 2, everybody. For today, anyway. We will be back on Friday with another episode of Dark Souls. Hopefully I can get good between now and then and figure out what the heck to do in this area. Or others. I could go back and try and fight the other boss that I have access to. I don't know. We will have to see. If you're watching the YouTube VOD, please think about liking, commenting, and subscribing. That always really helps me out. If you want to catch me live, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on twitch.tv/Nick_the_mechanic. That's about it. I also have a Twitter if you want to follow me there. NMechanic, capital NM. Yeah. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you next time. Peace.